Welcome back to the DNB TV here at the ONS Center Court. I'm here with Jan Skogseth, you're the CEO of Able, one of the largest service providers for the oil and offshore industry. Welcome to you.
Thank you.
How is the ONS so far for you?
It's been good. Quite busy, more busy today than yesterday, but it's had a good opening ceremony yesterday with the good subjects and a good discussion, I felt.
And do you meet a lot of clients and potential clients?
Yes, we do, always. It's always interesting to come here and meet existing clients and discuss with new clients and discuss potentials and issues and challenges ahead of us together.
The overarching theme for the ONS 2016 is transition. And
Yes.
obviously Able has been through transition before and is continuously perhaps experiencing the transition. How has the last 2 years been for Able?
Well, you know, transition is sort of the key theme at the moment. It's becoming leaner and it's becoming more competitive as an industry because of the background that we see around us with a lower oil price. And for Able, we started this quite early. We started, in fact, a downsizing activity, which is negative in itself, but we didn't have any choice. We started this early in 2014. And we basically have continued all the way up to now. So now I think we are starting to see some sort of a light in the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
We see a bit more of a stable market, as well as we have for quite some years focused on outside oil and gas market, on renewables with offshore wind.
So would you say that the cost-cutting period is over?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a continuous effort to have a continuous process of becoming better all the time, focusing on cost optimization, focusing on simplification, standardization, and also obviously technical solutions and technical evolution in what we do. So I think it's something that we have to have a continuous focus on. But I think the large downsizing activity as for Able is hopefully we are coming to an end of that at the moment.
So now you are looking ahead.
We are looking ahead, definitely, yes.
What are you doing to try to kind of counter the fall in revenue and from the investments in the oil and oilfield services?
Well, it's becoming leaner as an organization. It's becoming smaller, yes, but it's becoming better on what we do. Is to be able to deliver the same sort of service and a service, being a service provider to a bigger industry as well, but on a simpler scale, on a more cost-efficient scale, and being more competitive as a supplier. And moving towards that on a continuous basis together with our clients.
And then you're also talking about kind of new markets, new potential industries and technologies that you could develop. For instance, within the offshore wind sector.
Yes, for offshore wind, we targeted offshore wind together with ABB as a partner back in 2012, in fact. And since then, as you know, we have delivered the Dolphin Beta platform to the German sector, to Tennet as a client, which is a large platform, completed out of Haugesund, in fact, last year, 22,000 ton. It's an HVDC platform, basically converting DC power to AC power before sending the electricity onshore. And we now see a market both on the German sector and on the UK sector for this coming back up again on a more sustainable scale, I would say. So we're already now in a bidding stage of similar platforms and similar solutions, both on the German sector and the Dutch sector. And we are also working together with Statoil as a service provider on the Hywind project. We are doing the engineering and procurement for the Hywind project for Statoil on the UK side.
So this is obviously the transition actually going on. And would you say this crossover of competence from mainly focusing on the oil field and the oil and gas production, and now starting also to use the same competence and the same kind of technology base also for other energy sources?
Yeah, that's exactly correct. What we have done is to capitalize on all the learnings and all the knowledge we have over many years within oil and gas, and utilizing that knowledge for similar technology within the renewable sector, particularly now with offshore wind.
Well, that's interesting. And do you see other potential? You mentioned wind. You see other potential areas where the competence of Able and your technology can be of use?
Well, within other renewable areas, we are looking at that. I can't go into it at the moment. We are looking at other areas as well. I mean, not renewable as such, but one specific area is within CO2 and CO2 removal, obviously, that several companies are looking at.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that we would like to potentially study as well.
Yeah.
But other areas as well. We are looking at more legs to stand on than just oil and gas, but at the same time, knowing assured has been the key message here at this conference that oil and gas is the most important energy ingredient in the total energy mix for decades to come. But it doesn't prevent us from having a key and good focus on what has to come, which is renewable at the same time.
So we
have basically a realistic approach to it, and we want to develop the business as a whole with good spread within oil and gas and also renewable.
So would you say after the tough years that have been past us, would you say that the service industry's providers are better equipped to tackle a lower investment level going forward?
I think so. I think so as a whole and across, but particularly speaking for Able, our cost level has come down considerably, and we are competing now on a global scale. Obviously, with the mix of global ingredients, when we do the Johan Sverdrup project for Statoil, for example, we have a yard in Thailand and a yard in Norway. We do engineering in Norway, so we put together a competitive mix that is very competitive on a global scale. And we will continue to optimize that delivery model to be even more cost-effective going forward.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us, and good luck with your program here at ONS.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
From Able.